Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
What are we even doing here?
Yo, Wi-Fi fighting, but they holding it down. How about them J-era Maz ballers running Beantown? They say these guys are ridiculous, yet probably true. Like the 23 Celtics, they got a deep crew. Pregame Paul and Papa trying to make some bank. Professor Pete repping Latvia, KP the thank. RJ's on the email taking fools to college. Joey, Matt, Timo, Robin, let's acknowledge. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? In the garden, fighting for a quiet spot. Jack's taking notes while the crowd gets hot. Irate, insightful, not a diplomat. Sam's got a long list and it's just for rats. Rat list your Wi-Fi, rat list your dog. Rat list Bronny, rat list LeBron. Rat list the traffic, rat list the song. Rat list that's getting too long. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? Might think they're chill, but don't get it twisted. They're not just hustling, they're highly gifted. Still new to the scene and making their mark. It's a humble beginning, it's a hero's arc. Sam's keeping it real with the Starkey vibe, but he's all in with Jack when it's time to ride. Yo, ass hat in the chat, Jack says don't come back. He's got zero patience for nonsense attacks. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here?
Whoa, we made it. Our screen looks funny, but we are here.
It's all good.
We made it. Pre-game show, Celtics Heat Friday night. There are children on the court. Nick, hello.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Jack.
Hello. I was terrified that Nick, you were in the room and then you backed out and Jack wasn't here yet. And I was like, oh, man.
Well,
and I was lagging.
I
Jack.
opened a separate recording studio and started it. It's just like by default for like when we record instead of joining the live stream one. So I was here. I was just lost.
Yeah. I joined and I was like, wait, I'm the only one in here. I was like, hello. And then as I was texting you, I was like, wait, they probably just and then it started up. So it's all good. So
my bad. I had to get myself a gingerbread cookie. I had to make sure I get the elevator. We're good. We made it. Celtics Heat. Celtics losers of 2 in a row. It's weird. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And Miami won a game yesterday. People were talking about their offense to start the season, but they've pulled off quite a bit. And Tyler Hero is out today. So we don't have the privilege of seeing him.
Yeah. Their offense was really good, like for a large chunk of half of this season, the first half of this season so far, and teams have kind of like figured it out a little bit. I don't think like Tyler Hero is the reason, but like it's just an offense that like once teams kind of like see stuff and it you kind of get to see the film and stuff that they're doing. It's not that hard to stop, and they don't have like these great like drivers and creators. I know Bam is pretty cool. Orm Powell has been averaging like 24 in the season. Jaime Hawkins is a pretty strong driver, but outside of that, they don't have guys that are like insane creators for this type of offense to like stay top 10. So I don't mind it, but I think the Celtics should be able to handle this.
Jack, what are you doing to your mic?
Oh, I'm like tapping along to this song. They're playing Waka Waka by Shakira. I was jamming. Hello, Mrs. LaFrance. Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Hello.
My poor mother who had her power knocked out today and then took to the Facebook Warwick group to ask why the power was out. And everybody was just so mean to my mom in the comments. They were like, because it's storming out. They were all so aggressively mean. Like, I had people sending this to me. I was like, this is a catastrophe.
Yeah, no.
That's rude.
Oh, my God.
That's not all right. Out today for the Heat, Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic, Pele Larson, Andrew Wiggins and Jameer Young, who's their G League player. Davion Mitchell still questionable. Norm Powell available. So a long injury report for Miami today.
Yeah, I saw the Jovic all a couple days ago. I don't know if is it his like elbow or something? I don't know what the actual
Who? Hero?
No, Jovic.
Jovic is right elbow contusion / laceration. So
Yeah, because he left the he left the game. Like he fell like right on it, and he had like a air cast on his arm and shit. So it looked pretty bad. So hopefully he recovers fast. But yeah, the Celtics are healthy though, because I saw Sam was like probable out for the season. It's healthy. Okay.
Hauser and mine not upgraded available.
Okay, there we go. So this should be a cool game. The Celtics Heat rivalry lives on. Is this I saw something on Twitter about Isaiah Thomas, like the anniversary of this game. Is he here? Is he gonna?
Yeah, I saw they posted that he's supposed to be here. I haven't seen him yet. I'm glad I didn't see him. If I saw him, I'd probably like flip out a little bit.
Oh, he's on the broadcast. I think he's on the broadcast right now. We're scouting through.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
So
Well,
are you gonna
that answers that. He is here. Breaking news live from the scene. But I'm glad I didn't bump into him. I would have like fanboy. I would have been like, I would have not known what to do with myself.
Yeah, IT's like, I would struggle not to be like a fan. Like that's like one of the two players where I'd be like,
it's the dude in
like,
the classroom trying not to, like he has the vein popping out of his forehead.
Yeah.
Who's the other player?
I was gonna say it would be smart, but I was here when he was still here, so I feel like I got used to it a little bit, like talking to him. Yeah. But I've never talked to IT, so I feel like that would like he's one of like the few people on the planet where I feel like I'd get a little nervous, like speaking.
We got Horford last year for a press conference, like in the media room, and I'd never seen him up close or like spoken to him, and I was like kind of starstruck a little bit.
I heard some people say that Horford's like his eyes are just like you get lost in his eyes or some shit. I was like, I don't know about that, but
he does have nice eyes.
Okay, all right.
Good eyes.
This is
true.
He's a looker. Okay. Gotcha.
Sorry, I have to order. So we're doing a Christmas potluck tomorrow. My roommates and I and everything, and I'm supposed. It's an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Thank God.
I knew, and I forgot until this moment. So I'm currently ordering. I don't know if it's ugly, but this is the sweater I'm getting. It's like the Grinch, like green. So I'm trying to order this right now to get it. But I got a text from my girlfriend. She's like, "Well, I don't want to be left out. Get me one too." So now I'm trying to place an order for matching sweaters to get to my house.
I'll tell you what, nobody loves matching items like the ladies. Kaylin is always trying
I don't think
to
her
get me to
intent
get
was
some-
matching.
Go ahead.
Store's closed. Wait, what the hell?
Oh,
She wants me to get matching
gotta-
Christmas pajamas with her and everything. I'm like, not yet. Maybe if we have kids. You know, you get the kids,
Damn.
everyone can have them.
not yet. They just.
I'll end up doing it.
I guess you're right.
Well, who are we wearing the pajamas for? There's nobody else there.
Well,
Just us.
hold on, Sam. It's just a picture thing. So they you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they love the photos.
Yeah, no, it's strictly the picture and camaraderie thing. That's it, bro. It's just that is what it is. But yeah,
I suppose I owe her. I had her come on the podcast and talk about not growing up. Spoiler warning for anyone with children. Click off. That she did not grow up believing in Santa. So we had to discuss that on the show.
I am I'm so glad that my brother, he's 13 now, but like when he was like 6, oh my God. When he was like of the age of 6, around 6 or 7, it's like he would ask me and I would just be like, and I would just freeze. And I would just be like,
You wouldn't know what to tell him?
I don't know. Maybe he's have to find out on Christmas. Like, I don't know. But he actually got to a point where he like realized it before anybody told him. So that was
Yeah, it's how it goes. That's usually how it goes.
I had to tell my cousin, bro.
How old was he? How old were they?
my cousin, she was like 9. And
You had
like
to tell her
nobody,
at
I had
9?
to, bro. Listen. It was a tricky situation because she had asked for this one thing for like 3 years, but like she kept like getting great gifts, but it just wasn't this specific thing that she was like asking for type shit, right? And she was like, I can't believe Santa, he just won't give me. I'm like, listen, man, it's not Santa. I didn't say it was your parents, but I was like, listen, you might have to cut out the Santa stuff. He's not blank. She didn't end up crying or anything, but it's just like I had to let her know, and I was like sweating the whole time. So there it is.
My girlfriend was saying like she's like, I don't know if I want my kids to have Santa, like they're gonna feel so betrayed and lied to. And then like in the same breath she was saying how that they did the tooth fairy. Like they did the same thing. So they also did not do the Easter Bunny. When I told her about the Easter Bunny, she went ballistic. And Jack was with me on this. Like you paint the eggs and you get like little candy where
Yeah.
the eggs were at. She was like, we didn't do that. What the heck? But yeah, it was great.
I did. Yeah, a lot of eggs. What do you think is having more significant breakout season, Walsh or Kata? I think Walsh. I think both are having very good breakout seasons. And
It's
will
actually
be
a great
significant moving
question.
forward, but I think Walsh purely because this is gonna sound harsh. I still don't know, like I don't know if Kata can definitely be the starting center, and that's something you maybe have to figure out. Walsh doesn't necessarily have to be the starting power forward, but I think he'll be good, like an elite backup. So I think significant for the roster moving forward, I would say Walsh, but that shouldn't be taken as taking away from what Kata's been doing.
Yeah, I would probably go Walsh just because of the word breakout. Like I kind of I didn't expect K to be this good, but I kind of expected Nimi to improve, right? Of course, I expect Jordan to improve, but I didn't think he was going to improve to be like a solidified starter, like type shit. So I would go Walsh, even though again I think both of them are having amazing breakout seasons. I would just say that Walsh, like his breakout was kind of like out of nowhere. I think there was a higher percent chance of like Kata like having a breakout season than it was Jordan, and the fact that they're both having it is really cool.
Yeah, I think this is like such a loaded question because Walsh is like the more significant one, I think, for the future. This is somebody that you can clearly see being a starting caliber player on a great team, plays defense. He's a game-changing player on the end of the floor, and he's shown that he can be used in low usage spots on offense. But at the same time, the Celtics are not, what are they, 4th in the East right now, and like looking like they can really make a little bit of noise this season without Nimi taking a little bit of strides here. Like we did not know what we were going to get from Nimi. Jack and I were split on it. We flip-flopped a bunch. Jack was low on him, and we very happy to be wrong. He's playing pretty good ball as a starting center, and he's proving that he can hold his spot there. But without him taking that leap, the Celtics are not the level they're at.
Yeah, and I'm also kind of just realizing I missed the like first part of the question, the significant, like, right. That's where I was going. Like, if Walsh isn't good yet, like if he's not having this type of season, of course, the Celtics aren't as good as they are, but like you would have to like you'll feel comfortable that either of Ugo, Sam, Brown, Shaman can like step up and kind of give you that. But if Kata isn't good, holy shit, like there's nothing you can do, right? So yeah, I'll say more significant Kata, but like as far as like the like breakout, like Walsh, just like even I was a guy that has always thought that Walsh could contribute, even like when he got hurt in the preseason. Then you're seeing Minot, you're seeing Gonzalez, and it's like, man, Jordan Walsh might be done. And I was like, well, he was very good on defense. It's just the offense has to come around a lot more. Even I didn't expect him to be this good, you know what I'm saying? To be this like this level of a starter. Like he has been one of the best defenders this season. he's been like super reliable. Also, like he's been there, and you know what you're gonna get from Walsh. There are some games where he shoots great from three, and if he continues that, then he's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I would say more significant Kada because of the position.
My lighting is awful. I look like I'm hiding in the dark. I can't. This is terrible. Usually it's not this bad. I don't know what it is today. Whatever. Jack, any final thoughts on the breakout seasons?
I don't think so. I think I would go Walsh, but Lumi's having a great season as well. I think Minot deserves credit for some of the things he's done. Obviously, Ugo, I think, has been a surprise. I think Walsh just like, in terms of what people expected to where he is now, I think it's just short.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ultimately the big thing from Eric. Getting two guys that you really didn't expect is playing with house money. This has been awesome. And even Minot, like RJ bringing up Minot, he looks like he could be a guy too. And nobody would have expected any of this from any of these three guys, at least to the level we've gotten it. And it's been just fantastic to watch. It makes the decisions for the front office a little harder, right? Going into the trade deadline, the Athletic just put out this piece where they were talking about the different value of different guys, and like they put Hauser on there, they put Simons on there, and both guys, the angle is just get under the luxury tax, and that's all fine and well. And somebody like Hauser, to the point of this, where we're talking about the 5 different playable wings, if you feel like that's going to be the difference maker and you're really okay with doing that, then you can do it. I feel like it would be selling too low on him if you're only getting like seconds back. But it also now opens the door for the team to upgrade as they're about to run out the tunnel. You can see it on the TV here. If you just love the inner experience, you can take a peek at it. But if they were to bring in a big guy to help Nimi out, because they have been playing a lot of small ball, their defense hasn't been great over the last couple of weeks, which we can talk about, Nick. And they could use some reinforcements. But yeah, the defense has really dropped, and they are not putting up great advanced stats on that side of the ball anymore.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like a lot has been said about this offense and how like great they've been, and like they've shot up a lot because of the execution, because of Kata's like screening and his passing in a short row, because of Jaylen Brown's constant decision maker as a scorer and a passer, and Derek White and Payne Pritchard being able to shoot great in this like 15 game span. But the defense is like, it's been kind of dwindling. And when I was like going through all of it, and I was like, okay, has something changed in these last 12 where we started with like 5-7 and then we went like 10-2, and it was much to do with the offensive side. And when I looked at the defense, we were either the same or we were worse than we were the first 12 games. I haven't really done a deep dive into that yet, so I can't speak too in depth on that. But there are some things that are not concerning, but are literally like, okay, and then also there are a couple games in where we've like blown out teams, and it's just like, it is what it is. But like the defense has been sliding a little bit, and I want to see a little bit more of it. Of course, the same with the offense, because you don't want to just go off this 12 games emphasize and say that, okay, now they're a team that's going to shoot 40% from three for the whole season. And I don't think the defense is going to be like 20th like they are in the last 20 games. So it is going to be very interesting to see how the Celtics like level out during the year. But yeah, man, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. The defense is weird. Like I think it's definitely fallen off, but I feel like it's so backwards because they're still allowing like some of the fewest points per game in the NBA this year.
Right.
But the defensive rating is like 17. It's like,
I mean, they lost Monday. They gave 112. Like, that's not a lot of points to give up.
Because the last 10 games, they're 26 in defensive rating. They're third in offensive rating. But I can guarantee there's like top 5 in PPG, because they also are first in the league. Well, at least when I checked it with Jack, they were first in like opponents of field goal attempts. Like teams shoot the least amount of attempts. against them, so that obviously helps. So maybe it's like, okay, yeah, the defense isn't good, but it's just you're not shooting that many shots, so you're not going to score. But I don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty weird. We were trying to like figure out how Joe was doing this shit, like with like some of the stats that were like contradicted each other, but they were still like being a great team. So not a great team, but like a very solid team. So we'll just have to see more of it, honestly.
The contradictory stats are very real. Like, remember the first like several games of the season, we were just like, this makes no sense. They can't shoot, they can't rebound. Their net ratings in the top 10. How does that happen? It's just like they do a good job of winning the marginal things. Like they take more shots than the opponent. They limit their turnovers really well. Like Joe has done a great job of getting his guys to be careful and to make sure they do what they can to put them in position to get across the finish line and take advantage of when they set themselves up for these things. Like even Monday's game against the Pistons, right? Like take that for an example. The Celtics could not shoot. They missed like 28 straight threes, something crazy in the middle of the game. Or maybe they were like 2 of 28, something like really, really cold in the middle of quarters. Yet against the top team in the Eastern Conference, they're still at the finish line. They're still able to get across. They're still there to try and push at the end, and they just can't get.
You know, it was pretty weird. But I think that's the huge like takeaway for a lot of this is like even like against most of the top teams, I think we're like 2-4 against the top 5 teams in net rating, but it's like all of those games except for the Rockets one, like we've been right there. Like we've played the Pistons 3 times already, and all those have been close games. So, yeah, I don't know. Are they keeping opponents under their?
So Celtics are shooting 91.1 shots a game. They're holding opponents to 85.0. So they're taking 6 more shots a game than their opponents. Now, that likely gets made up because opponents, I'm checking in real time here. Opponents shoot.
Is it the free throws?
25.7 free throws against the Celtics per game this year, and the Celtics are taking 19.2. So that's 8 more free throws a game versus 6 more shots a game. So whatever maths you want to do on
it's
that.
like 4 less shot attempts. So yeah.
So.
But it is still like, yeah. So like the free throw attempts being large for the other squad is like, of course, that takes away actual shot attempts, right? But then when you look at how they're like still dead last in defensive rebound percentage, is like, okay, teams should be making up the free throw thing with offensive rebound chances, and it's just not happening. So I really don't know. But usually when you allow the least amount of shot attempts, you're probably going to be towards the league in points allowed, unless they're just shooting 65%. But yeah, it is interesting. But I think the real will show when we get some more time on it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, sample size is such a big thing in the NBA season. You can look at the 10 games they just played, and it's so much different than the rest of it. And, you know, even with these 2 losses, it's like they drop a couple games, they stop shooting the ball well. That's really the most major change we've seen during this stretch. And, you know, you hope that they can find water, or water finds its level with the shooting. But for now, you just have to keep doing the things that you were doing right to get you where you were at before.
That's crazy. This thing. Shea's not even top 3s in free throws per game this year. Not top 3.
Bro.
Would you like to guess the top 3?
Avdia.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Bro, he's been like, I don't know where his whistle came from, but he's an attacking type player. But top 3.
Avdia is taking, let's see. Denny Avdia is taking 9.7 free throws per game this year.
What is that in the top 3?
He's third. He's third in the top 3. Number 1 is 12.5. Number 2 is 9.8. Then 9.7. Shea's at 9.5.
And it's not Shea?
Shea is not number 1.
Are these like obvious answers?
Yeah, the top 2 are obvious answers.
What the fuck? Jalen Brunson.
They both missed. No, they both missed a little bit of time. Number one has played 20 games. Number two
Oh,
played
is
17
it
games.
Giannis?
Giannis is 9.8.
Okay. The fuck?
Luca.
Yeah,
Oh, Luka. Yeah, Luka.
Luke's taking 12.5 free throws per game. Denny Avdia at 12.7 is insane.
Yeah, no, that is insane. I don't know where his whistle came from. Like he's always been this aggressive. I'll say, especially like coast to coast. Like he's always been like a Josh Hart type of like grab the defensive rebound and like just sprint.
Jaime Jaquez.
He's number what?
No. I'm just saying that's what he's been doing this season.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. He's been playing like a fullback this year, just like putting his shoulder into everybody. But I feel like Avdia's craft has gotten better, of course, when a guy jumps up to like what is he having like 25, 6, and 7? Like
yeah,
it's crazy. So yeah, maybe an all-star this year. But yeah, so there's no hero. So, but Powell's there. So you think Walsh is on Norm? Because since
probably.
Yeah. Well, wait, who's on Bam then?
That's their top
Okay,
wing
that-
scorer for sure.
Wait, are the Heat running Bam and Kelly?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep, double bigs for Miami.
Low key,
Ooh,
you might have to put
Casper's.
Walsh on Bam. You might have to put Walsh.
that's
on
what I
Bam.
was thinking. Casper's okay.
And then you guard Powell with White. Or low key, if it were me, I would guard Kasparis with Derek so he can play help over Romer defense. I'd put Pritchard or Jalen on Powell and the other one on Hawkins.
I think
Go from there.
Jalen might actually have to check Jaquez unless Derek checks him because he's just like he's super strong. Now I'm not saying he'll score like 30 on Peyton, but like he's just been putting his head down, spin move, and getting to the rim all year. So I don't his power might be something for Pritchard, but if Derek's there, I'm cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see Kasparis in the starting lineup. I think they're gonna hunt the shit out of him, but they're gonna see what they're gonna really see if he can play. But yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. It's nice to have like all of these Eastern Conference teams at a similar level because every time you get a game against one of them, it adds a little bit of juice to it. Like this Miami team coming into the year, we're all like, man, whatever. They're probably going to be ass. They start off really well. They're still hanging around as like one game behind the 3 seed, even though they're like 9th. All of these games matter, and it feels like they're going to matter as the season goes on for standings purposes. So it's Friday. I feel like we're going to have good energy in the building. I'm just pretty pumped for this game overall. Early start. I love it.
You know what's crazy? I remember the draft rumors like, oh, the Celtics want Jack Jones. They want Kasparis. And I'm not saying the Heat would switch right now. Imagine if Ugo was on this Heat team playing.
Oh my god, no!
Like,
stop it.
yeah, he'd be hooping. You know, it's like I think he would be Spo's favorite very quickly.
Because I also like sorry, Jack. Sam. I also like Pele, but he's out. But yeah, no, Ugo. They would have loved Ugo. Like. Supposed to have been drooling at
playing
the
30 minutes tonight.
Yeah, he would definitely be playing a lot more. And it's just so crazy that a 19-year-old kid, and it is crazy from like what we've seen, but like when you think about him just being a pro since he was 9 years old, like being in that system, it does make sense. But like him, there are multiple games where he did not play the first 3 quarters. And Joe Mazzulla is like, yeah, bro, we need some energy. Go out there, Rook. And he immediately changes the entire game. And it's just so crazy that he can, like, his energy never goes anywhere, no matter if he's played, no matter what time of the game it is. It does not matter. So, yeah, man, I love Ugo. I never thought Kasparis was going to fall to us. And I wasn't that ecstatic to trade up for him. But if he would have failed there, I wouldn't have minded that 28. But knowing what we know now, I would definitely probably keep Ugo at this moment.
It was great. I'm excited to see what he's going to come. But we can wrap it there. Any final thoughts / let the people know where to go to find you, Nick?
Yeah, man. Nick NBA too, right there. Nick NBA YT Twitter. Doing a lot of live stuff during the game, but right now, nothing too much. So, and follow Jack on YouTube too. Jack's on YouTube. He's talking to players. He's doing great things. So make sure y'all check out. That's so cool.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I did film with Pritchard the other day. Came out pretty good. So check it out. Yeah. But we'll be back before the next one. I might not be on pregame tomorrow. Actually, I have a holiday party, but Sam will be here, and I'll be here back normal after that. But appreciate y'all. Thank you again to Nick for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. I'll put y'all on the screen right now.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your